here again for Bennington Made, a series put together by the Bennington Chamber of Commerce along with Cat TV. Today we want to go inside Jay's framing shop and see how Jay makes his frames. Come on, join us as we go in.
Good afternoon. I'm Jay's Winenberg from Jay's Art Shop and Frame Gallery, and also Jay's Cards and Gifts on South Street in downtown Bennington. We're going to talk a little bit about how the custom framing business is, and we're at the table where people bring their works in. We usually lay them out on here, put little weights on them, and then we pick a frame, the glass, and the mats. And over in here we have all different mat colors. And I'll just pick one out here. And we stock all of these, so this tells us what bin it's in, bin 61, and the name of it and the number of it, and we put that on the framing slip. This is a series called Vermont. See, it says Vermont on there type of thing. And it's a whole series. I use this for a lot of rustic scenes or Vermont styles, meadows, farm scenes and so on, and that comes in all these colors, not only the green but the blue, maroon and so on right here. So this is one of my favorites, and a lot of people like that because we take in a lot of Vermont type of scenes. Another one is this is more like a heavy barn board look type of thing, and it has a very rustic look, like it was taken off of a barn right here in southern Vermont. Very contemporary type of thing. So this would be a silver, which will go nice. And of course we have lots of golds. I'll just grab one down from here. This is a nice gold with a bit of a distress type of, and for the certain type of artworks, it goes nice. And what I often try and do when we work with a client is to match up the frame and mats with the subject matter, the caricature of it, so that the frame and mat help further develop the artwork that's already on there type of thing. This is some more of our moldings right here. All different. If you get a little close-up, has a nice designs. On certain pieces of artwork, they look really good. This is a series called Brittany, if you can picture a nice French countryside type of artwork. And this is a piece here with the black with the gold, gives a very dramatic look to certain pieces, really emboldens them and brings them out very nice type of thing. This is a piece here where we want to highlight a metal with the cluster and so on. So this here we use the textured background brown mat, and of course we want it to be masculine looking type of thing because it was a gift for a man. And then with the mat, and then the fillet around that, and recessed it, and then the same color mat around it, and then the molding that kind of goes with the coloring on the metal, so everything kind of ties nice together. This is just a nice Mexican or Aztec type of tile, again floating it in there, putting the molding around it, and then a nice frame that goes with the design on there type of thing. So these are 3 flies from Orvis who I'd gone up there to get, and we attached them to the suede mat, a light color suede mat, and then put the fillet around it, and then a darker color suede mat, and then this is a series called Pine River, has a very nice masculine outdoor look type of thing, and the pitted part here also gives it the nice outdoor look there type of thing. So what I wanted to share with us today was some of the various things, rather than just people thinking of putting something in a frame and a piece of glass on the back. We are true craftsmen here, and we strive to do that. just stuck, as you see there. And this is Ron, and he's actually the framer, and Ron has been framing since around 1971, so quite a few years, a lot of experience. And you can see a lot of the pieces of equipment that we have here. But upstairs where we were was, I showed you where we had all the mat boards. We actually stock them all right in here, all up in here and all the way down, and we have them all organized by bin number, so we know exactly what bin to come to. Ron has the length and the width both of the inside of the mat and of the outside of the mat from the piece of paperwork and when we took it in. And
I entered the opening size, and that's going to be the borders and the outside of the mat, double mat, quarter-inch reveal on the mat.
Right. So on the inside it's 1/4 inch. That's the part that you see right there. Yep. Yeah, sticking the mat board right in the wizard machine there, type of thing. Sure the blade is set.
Adjust the depth of the cut.
Yep.
It's all ready to go.
That's the inside dimension. It's going to cut the outside dimension right now. And that's how you get a double mat. See, 1/4 inch on the inside. In this case, it looks like about 1 3/4 inches on the outside. And that's going to go around this nice photo that he has ready to frame. And there's a black line here, but we can do gold or silver and stuff like that.
So back then, somebody had to do it by hand?
By hand, yes, exactly. Yeah.
A rule and a ruling pin to get dipped into ink.
And had to dip it into the ink and then keep coming back. So it was quite an art. So, yeah. And there you go, yeah. A mat that's cut with the French line on it, type of thing. This adheres to, we call it dry mounting, and it keeps everything nice and flat. So say you had some nice artwork on paper and the air conditioning went off in the house or something, and you have a high humid day, you don't get that waving or rippling. It keeps it adhered to it. It also gives it a nice back, permanent back, that the mat can go around and the glass can go in front of it. So really makes for a stable piece of artwork in the frame.
Raise it up, put the picture in, drop that down, clamp it.
So now the piece is actually mounted to that board, you see, yep.
I want to cut this to 11 inches, so I have there's a tape measure on here. I'll just run it over to 11 inches. Hold on to it. For it. Seven inches this way.
All on, that's yep. All has the right dimensions now, so all done right here in the shop.
Into the frame. So I take the rails and put a bit of this glue on each side. I check the corner with my thumb, make sure it's good. These are just pieces of mat board I cut, and there's a plastic piece that goes over the top of the frame to protect it so that when the plunger comes down it doesn't damage it. Okay, that shoots that plunger down, and then I hit the button and it shoots a staple up from underneath.
Right.
So there's a perfect corner.
Yep. Good job. Wow.
There's the frame.
Nice, well-made frame.
This is the watercolor.
Yep, it's an original watercolor with a nice mat around it. And then this is a piece of glass that Ron just cut.
That you guys watched me cut.
Yep. And then this is the frame that's going to go on it. So now you have an idea of the craftsmanship that goes into making custom frame, where every one is made to the customer's request or requirements or what they would like to have hanging on their wall. We've been doing this since May 1st, 1972. So very shortly it'll be 44 years type of thing. So, and we enjoy doing it. It's nice working with people and coming up with creative solutions to their framing needs.
We've just seen how Jay and his craftsmen put their frames to work and put this whole shop to work. We're very excited to learn how the Bennington made custom frame shop actually comes together. And thank you, Jay and his staff, for letting us peek in and see how it's all made. Again, I'm Matt Harrington with the Bennington Area Chamber of Commerce. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Bennington Made. Tune in next time.